so I've got this Word document open, and let's say I've created a Word document on my computer. So I'm going to go to File now and go to Save As. And you will see some of my options there are like OneDrive, and it has my email listed. But if it's not listed for you, you can go to Add a Place and go to the OneDrive option. And then you can type in your information. So that would be your email address for the district and your password for the district. But mine's already kind of set up, so I'm going to go ahead and just click on that as the place I want to save it. So once you have that set up, that should appear as an option. I'm just going to choose Documents real quick and wait just a second. It takes a second sometimes to load. And then I can choose what I want to save it as. As you can see up here at the top, I'm saving to my SharePoint, which is the same thing as my OneDrive, just a different way of accessing and viewing it. So once I click Save, it is saved in my OneDrive. So that's one way if you make a lot of Word documents on your computer on the desktop app. Now I'm going to go ahead and navigate to my OneDrive. So you log into your Microsoft Office, and then you can click on, let's see, My Content, or you could go up here to the little apps and click OneDrive. So switch to the OneDrive app. You can see that my document's already there, but if I go to OneDrive and I open it online, which you can do from any computer, then I can see, you know, the things that I've recently added, like the YouTube videos in Canvas that I just added. I can also see like my CTIS team's documents, and if you're part of another team, you can see all your documents that you have uploaded in Teams. That also syncs to your OneDrive automatically. Real quick, another way, so let's say you've already created like a folder of stuff and you just want to drag and drop a folder over into your OneDrive instead of, you know, a document that you've created and just saving it. So I already have these documents and I want to pull them over. Now you will see there's an upload option. You can upload files or folders that way, or you can just split screen like I'm doing and drag the folder over. As you can see, whenever I move kind of like to a specific folder, I can move it in there, or I can just move it to the whole OneDrive. So I want to just move it into my OneDrive. So I wait just a second, and now my file has appeared. So that drag and drop is an easy way if you already have it saved somewhere on your computer. But if you don't and you're in the middle of creating a PowerPoint, Word, or Excel document, then you can also just do Save As, and that will save it to your OneDrive from your desktop computer. Okay, so I've showed you, you know, kind of what that looks like, what OneDrive looks like from your desktop computer. So now I'm going to focus more on the iPad side of things, just so you can see. So just, I'm going to go ahead and show you my OneDrive app. So if you don't have this downloaded from self-service or the App Store, go ahead and download that so that you'll have access to all of your files that you have uploaded to your OneDrive or saved to your OneDrive on your iPad as well. Okay, and then the same thing, okay, I'm going to say cancel for right now since I'm making a video, but we've got a lot of our recent files in here, and then also that same feature where you can see your files from Teams. If you didn't know, it automatically does pull those over. So that's great. You don't even have to worry about it. Anything you have shared in Teams with your team will be there. So if I go down here at the bottom to my files, I will be able to see all of those same files that I have uploaded. It looks like they are in alphabetical order, but and you can change that by date or size or who it's shared with, if it's a shared document or not. And then also over here, we have the shared tab, which is anything that's been shared with me from somebody else will show up there. So yeah, you can pretty much access, not pretty much, you can access anything you've uploaded to your OneDrive, you can access on your iPad. But more than that, if you are saving something, which there's a lot of apps with the capability to share to OneDrive, so I can't really show you all of them. But if you're working in an app, like let's just use something very straightforward. So let's see. Actually, let me go to Pages, which isn't a Microsoft app. And so I have my Pages tutorial that I've created in here for teachers, and I want to save it to my OneDrive. So what I would do is I would hit share, and then if it comes up as an option, I would choose my OneDrive. Looks like Google Drive shows up. Let me hit more. Yeah, so now down here when I hit more, I have OneDrive as an option. And then I can upload this file to my OneDrive files and even choose where it goes. Like if I want it in my CTIS folder, then I can upload here, and then my Pages document is in OneDrive. And if I needed to pull that into Pages, I could go to OneDrive and pull it up there instead of in the Pages app. All of your Office 365 apps are logged in with your same information. So it should have, when you downloaded the app, it should take you through signing up, signing in to your OneDrive account, your Office 365 account. So, and you may not have even remembered doing that, but if you're not signed in, up here in the top left corner, you'll be able to tell if you're signed in or not, and you can also sign out there. But as you can see, I'm automatically signed in. This is the Microsoft Word app, so that's great. And everything that I make in here can be saved to my OneDrive. And then a lot of times you'll notice, like here's the one I uploaded earlier. I can open up the thing that I already downloaded into my OneDrive. I can open it up in my Word app and make changes to it. So that's pretty cool how they talk to each other. And then if I hit these three dots in the corner, you can see that my changes are automatically being saved to OneDrive, and it will even tell me the last time it was saved and changes were made. So all of that is great and talks to each other, and you can use those Office 365 apps on your iPad pretty seamlessly, and it will automatically save to your OneDrive, which is great.